for love. Well, if you're over 40, it becomes increasingly difficult if you are single trying to look for love. But according to a new survey, almost 7 in 10 single people over 40 haven't tried online dating, and I don't blame them. Almost half of singletons in their 40s feel that online dating is a younger person's game, with older people often being left behind. And 2 in 3 people over 40 feel they have a lack of digital skills, which holds them back when online dating. 3/4 find it a struggle, and 64%, quite frankly, hate it. Well, joining me now, I'm delighted to say, is Judy Love, who's a comedian and TV presenter. Good morning to you.
Good morning, David. Nice to see you.
Very nice to see you too. Looking for love is terrible at the best of times, let alone if you're over 40.
Well, this is the point where everyone needs to get online and maybe look at this new area, because as you said, you know, there's a good percentage, at least half of people over the age of 40 that are concerned about going online because actually they're not tech savvy, they're not digital savvy, they're not sure how to use their skills in that area. And if we can get people more confident, then maybe they might find a companionship, maybe they might even just date online and get their confidence back. And I think that is great. I mean, if there's so much people over 40 that's single, if we encourage them to get online, maybe they might find some more matches.
Well, maybe that's true, but I think many people, I am over 40, by the way, considerably over 40, I think there's a concern that you have no idea who you're talking to, it takes forever to do, but also this idea of a catfish. You've no idea who you're talking to. Are you going to get trapped by some strange person?
Well, you know, let's be real about this. A lot of us have been in relationships and we did not know who they really were. So when you weigh up on that situation, I think it's about you really taking those safety aspects. Like in anything you do, any date, someone that you might have met in a bar, you still have to know, let your friends know this is the person I'm talking to. This is where I'm going to go. Go somewhere in the daytime. It can be capped to a minimal amount of time. Oh, I've got a spare half an hour. Check out their profiles, see if they're on other profile apps, see if they've got the same name on the other profile apps. You know, you need to show the picture of the person to your friends. You never know, they might have been on a date with them as well. So I think all those kind of areas have to be discussed.
But hang on a minute, so the thing that how do you know that the pictures they're using are them?
Well, this is the thing. You could do your searches online. You can actually cut to the chase and say, you know what, I'm not so tech savvy when it comes to texting. Let's do a quick video call. If they're not willing to engage in a quick video call, then you know something is suspicious quite there.
I do think it's a tricky one, and also I suppose it's difficult to know quite how much to reveal of yourself and what you've been through in your past experiences, isn't it?
Most definitely. I think that you always have to protect yourself emotionally and physically. And you got to remember, this is just like a chit-chat. Chit-chat like if you was in a bar with somebody, but the difference is it is online and you're typing. So you might have the normal, oh, how are you? Where are you from? You know, I always say to people when I did my quarantine date nights online, I said to people, you don't have to say where you're from in specific. If you're from London, but you're from South London, you don't need to say from South. You can just say, oh, I'm from London, or I'm from Birmingham, so you don't cut out those specific areas. And then you're just having a conversation. You're seeing what this person's vibe's like. You're seeing how they communicate, and then you work from there.
So what about people who really aren't very tech savvy? I mean, and certainly I'm 53, and so even when I was at university, we only just
really.
Yeah, I know. But don't go there. But so computers really only came in at the latter end of my medical school. So for many people actually trying to get online, I'm pretty tech savvy, but many people maybe aren't. What can they do about that?
Well, this is why Virgin Media O2 is working with a charity, the Good Thing Foundation, for this week, which is Get Online, from the 17th to the 23rd of October. And it's all about pushing yourself out of that comfort zone and learning those little tech things. You know, for me, one of my tips is finding the right app for you.
Well, so I was going to ask that. How do you know which is the right app for you?
Well, you might find one that's a little bit more simple. If you know that you want a proper relationship, or maybe you just want some dating, or maybe you just want some fun, there is different particular kind of apps for that. And you do the research on which ones are more popular in getting into relationships. And then let's be honest, we've got children, we've got nephews, we've got nieces, we've got friends, there's YouTube, and there's these tips online how to start off building your profile, a simple picture, a simple hi, I'm just joining this app, and a little conversation from there.
Well, I think you make a really good point. Maybe it's time to enlist the help of a younger person in your family, maybe a nephew, a niece, someone who is tech savvy to help you to build that profile.
Most definitely. I think that is great. I mean, the younger generation of today, they are born with all of this. This is what they're doing. And I think that over 40, we get so many other areas of discrimination. I think we need to and should catch up on these areas so that we can continue living our best life. 40 is our prime age. We're still young. We're still vibrant. We know a lot more about ourselves, and having a companionship and someone to talk to is a great thing. So go to that nephew, go to that niece, have a conversation with them, or your friends out online dating, and build a nice, fun profile from there. But be safe. That's the main thing.
It is the main thing. Everyone needs a bit of love, Judy. Thank you so much for joining me. That's Judy Love, who is a comedian and TV presenter. So many messages still coming in.